Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective 11 energy. We got a path opening up for some. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, my lovies. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. You get to foot the bill. We all do, my lovies, of whatever we create in this reality. Karmic, right? Whatever, good or bad. And you're the dad, my lovies. For some of you, you're a dad. Yay, dad. Girl dads for some. That's sweet. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to our new subscribers. Welcome to everybody. We are so honored and grateful. Thank you so much. We appreciate your engagement. We appreciate your comments, your likes. We appreciate your bookings, the donations. We appreciate it all, my lovies. We appreciate it all. If you do want a personal read, the description box will have all of the information that you need. But always keep in mind these are collective energies. So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You get to use your best discernment. And that's the part of the co-creation. So let's get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. For some of you, the name Gretchen came in when starting, or Gretchen or Greta. And something about Felicia for some as well. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all. And something about Aaron, the name Aaron for some. As you are in this experience, you can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. And that's awesome. More than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. Cheers, my lovies. My lovies, for some of you, that energy has been present of someone that wants to send someone in either to argue with you or start some type of problem with you. It's come up in the reading. Spirit wanted us to bring attention to it. It's come up in the readings as someone sending someone to fight you or wanting to get someone to fight you, or this is you in this energy, my lovies. I'm just the reader. But and something about Rebecca. But it may not be like that. Spirit gave us for some of you, that Cat Williams thing has been very present in the field. So for some of you, you could be paying attention to Cat Williams, because Cat Williams has been coming in and out of the channelings, but I don't think I've paid too much attention to it. But it's like that show host, the radio show host that sent her son to the show. It's an emergency for some. The sirens are going off. That sent her son to the show to stalk Cat Williams and pull out a gun on him, which is like the stupidest thing ever. But this is what this female decided to do. For some of you, it could be a situation like that where there is someone sending someone to try to intimidate you in some way or bully you in some way. And if it's not in person, it could even be cyber stalking or cyber bullying. I don't believe in bullying, because I just, for me, it's like, don't take them that seriously. Like, you're gonna take delusional people seriously, my lovies. Just erase them and move on. Like, it's not that serious. But for some people do take it really seriously, or they take themselves. They have a high sense of self. They have a grandiose sense of self. So for some, you could be dealing with someone that has a very strong sense of entitlement, and may even be encroaching on, this is the type of person that would come to your page to leave you useless comments or send somebody to do that. I'm getting fighting, not necessarily maybe fist fighting for some, but for some, someone's taking delight in kind of almost, even if they don't get a reaction per se, just the fact that it's almost somebody has a weird fix, even if they don't get a reaction, they feel like at least if they can distract you from what you're doing, then they win somehow. And they don't see how this is a problem. It's kind of creepy, so I have to laugh it off a little bit to kind of like dilute the energy a little bit to help the energies loosen, because someone is really nutsy wutsy for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Insincere connections. It's like somebody wants you to either like... It's funny because the way it's coming in, they feel like something has to do with money. Something about Monica. Something's coming in like you owe them money, or they feel like they owe you money, or you owe them. Someone owes somebody money. This is somebody that either owes you money or you owe them money. Take that how it resonates. But this is you can tell that there's something wrong with this adult, because if this is how they deal with owing money, I don't know. It's almost like they want to silence you, or almost like, don't post, don't roast. For some, this could have to do with something with comedy. Someone could have loaned you something, or you loaned someone something, and like you've taken to comedic relief to help. I'm getting like in The Alchemist, we thought of working with The Alchemist, but we weren't sure. Like your way of dealing with a jerk that maybe took money from you is kind of joking about it, but this person doesn't even want you to even talk about their thievery. This is something about theory. Like a name like that, Theory, Theirry. That name's been in and out for some. This is weird. They don't want you to talk about it. They want to harass you and bully you, but they don't want you to talk about the things they did to you. I think you're destroying someone. I think you're bringing a tower for some. For some, you're bringing someone a tower. Just by the power of your voice, of speaking your truth, is very important. 7-Eleven. It's like saying something or speaking on something that happened to you. It really makes someone uncomfortable because they did something to you. Here we go with this Rudy Huxtable energy. Like they did something to you. It could have been a family member, or take it how it resonates, or someone you used to know or you used to deal with. You don't deal with them anymore because they stole something from you, or you're about to not deal with them, and they're not going to want you to speak. They're not going to want you to speak your truth. Because you're inculpable. Like you're infallible in a situation. Their spirits are saying you had no fault in a situation, but someone could have blamed you. They blamed the innocent. And now, because the innocent is speaking, they're having a really tough time. So it's like, how can we harass this person? How can we make them feel like they can't speak? Intimidation tactics. Bullies. I don't even, again, I think for some certain people, they take pride in being a bully. This isn't even a bully. It's like someone that they're not even getting what they want, and they're just wasting their fucking time. This is what it feels like. And they're out of their mind, but they don't see it. Jack of Clubs energy. This could be someone immature for some, or an immature ex, or an immature person you used to deal with. For some, this is someone that owes you money. This could be like a friend, or someone you used to consider some type of friend. 841. You could have met this person in August. The age 41 could be significant for some. You could have lent this person money or given this person a significant amount of money. $2,000 could be significant for some. I'm getting 2,000 or 1,500. Take that how it resonates. You fronted this person money. Like there's somebody that you gave money to, or this was someone that gave you money, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. But they went on to steal it and then also trash you. This person's a user, and an abuser. And this is how you see them. Oh my gosh, thank you, my lovies. For some, your sister friend had the worst dream. For some, this energy of a spouse being abused is very present. For some, it could be the same person that's a thief and a liar. This person is not okay, and they abuse the shit out of their spouse, my lovies. Spirit gave us a vision last night where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Like I wanted to... the female has some type of succubus incubus tie They're both in a very messy situation, but nobody deserves to be treated that way. This man, like, this is like, compared to this female, this man is like an ox, and he was like ripping her hair out. Like, and someone's gonna hurt their neck. Like, someone's gonna hurt their neck. This is really intense. 10:11 was on the clock. 111, and everybody's gonna go their separate ways, because it's like everybody knows that, or it's like an unspoken, there are a lot of fake people around somebody, and they kind of like promote this person's insanity, because they let this person, it's almost like, for some, the name Betsy, it's like you have a group of people that know each other for a long time, and it's like child abuse is involved in a situation, or is going to be. This person's just abusive all around, intrusive to a liar. This person's a thief. They steal from people that they trusted, or that trusted them. People that entrusted a lot of money to them. Like, I'm talking about thousands of dollars. This person just, like, it's like they never like explained 11:11 on the clock. They live in shame. Someone's very shameful, but they also abuse the crap out of their spouse. For some, someone is abusing their spouse, and it's like the community kind of knows what's going on, but they don't say anything. But something's gonna happen where it's like they're not even gonna really be able to stop, like to stop them, because it's already been happening for so long. This person's been abusing their vows. Here we go with this. This is the second time. This could be a married person. They abuse their vows. This is the second time in the last few readings. They abuse their vows. They're abusing their vows. And something about the name Valerie. They abuse their vows. And so they're very abusive. Someone is like very abusive. I'm getting like someone that towers over their spouse. Like, if it's not in a physical sense, energetically, someone overpowers their spouse. And the female, like, I'm just seeing this man, like, everybody's kind of cunning. They're all cunning. They're all gonna try to like stop this man from harming this person, but he's gonna hurt her. He's going to hurt her. Something about Heather. He is going to hurt her. Something about, like, Christian, the name Christian. He's gonna hurt her. Something about Joshua or Jose. I'm just the messenger. Boom. That's not where we thought we were going, but we go with the flow, my lovies, because we are your reader, and we just have to go with the flow. The birds of paradise could be significant for some. Somebody can like that flower. 1301. There's going to be a liberation for some. The life path 5 could be significant for some. Someone's very abusive. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Archangel Michael, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to the divine judgment, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? to the divine judgment, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? The name Victor. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping and what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. We're reading for you, my darlings. It is true. We are reading for you. We are going to, so we're going to continue this format, but I think we're going to start doing it how we were doing it when we first started the channel. We would do like, we would actually put the Gregorian date to help. Even though I like the flow that's been happening, but I think the Gregorian helps, the Gregorian time frame may help some. So we'll see. We're going to play with that. But we're technically reading for Janus, the month of Janus, January 23rd, 2023. We got 5 energy. We got a liberation, my lovies. We got a celebration for some. We got a liberation with the Mars energy. So for some of you, liberation can come through some type of fight or some type of like 5 of Wands energy. Spirit was giving us 5 of Wands energy in preparation for this, and 5 of Wands in the sense of like just conflicting egos, conflicting interests. For some, there's a little bit something a little bit more serious because there's also moon energy for some. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be doing a fire sign. For some of you, you're doing a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or not a Scorpio, but for some of you, a Scorpio. Sagittarius, Aries, and not a Libra. But for some of you, a Libra. Sagittarius, Aries, Jesus, and a Leo, Jesus, last but not least. But for some of you, you could be dealing with a lot of people or a lot of conflicting interests, especially in a work situation with that Mars energy, which is Emperor energy, and that Aries energy coming through that. So there can be, conflicting interests, conflicting parties, maybe conflicting interests out of fears, maybe secret conflicting interests. So the energies are kind of hidden, but you're kind of feeling that there's something that's unsettled for some. Moon energy is very about what happens in the subconscious and in the unconscious, and then what you want to bring from that into the conscious. But with the 5 of Wands in an unconscious state, there's maybe for some of you an internal war that's brewing. For some of you, a lot of projections. The energies, you could be dealing with a lot of people that are projecting their illusions onto reality. And for some of you, a lot of these projections kind of fizzle out over time. So Spirit's advising you not to take anything too seriously right now, especially when it comes to work situations or in work situations, kind of just go with the flow, almost like autopilot energy. Spirit may advise you for some to be more in autopilot energy over the next waves that you're riding, just because things are still being decided upon, because I'm getting they're still deciding. So for some of you, someone could still be deciding to go one way or another in a project, or it could have to do with a work situation. For some of you, someone may be misdirecting or misguiding a father figure, and someone's trying to make a decision because there's an authority. I am getting the Emperor as an authority figure that has the final say in a situation, but there are a lot of conflicting 5 of Wands energy, egos, and different interests, different angles to approach a situation. And Spirit's just gonna allow yourself to be coached. That's what Spirit's saying. Just allow yourself to be coached. Don't take the projections too seriously, because a lot of these projections will fizzle out. They will phase out. Because for some of you, I am getting a 10 of Wands as well. So for some of you, you may be really doing a lot more than your fair share at this particular time, and maybe Spirit's asking you to 4 of Swords, to take a step back, to kind of just for some of you, you have to brace for an attack. That's what's coming in, however, whatever that means to you, or maybe that's how you're feeling. Like you have to kind of work really hard because you're bracing for something. 1911, 1911. So maybe for some of you, you are bracing for an ending. I guess like an attack, and not necessarily like someone attacking you, you. Again, there's a theme here. It's not necessarily that someone's going to attack you or actually fight you, but energetically, they are going to try to do something to like get their way or what they think is their way, or maybe just even just throw something out there just to see what happens. Like, it's kind of like that energy where you are actually working really, really hard. Someone may be just throwing something just to see what happens. And for some of you, there may be someone that's throwing something just to see what happens because they have the resources or the reserves, especially when it comes to finances, to kind of just like, let me throw this money at this and see what happens with this. But there's almost a level of insincerity and a two of swords. There's something that you're not seeing in a situation for some, but someone has like the reserves where you may not have as deep pockets as them. Take that how it resonates. If this has to do with like a negotiation or a business deal, someone definitely has the financial upper hand, so you need to have the energetic upper hand. You need to, because for somebody's going to get reprimanded. I'm getting like, this is an interesting thing. I used to work for Staples, after I graduated high school, I worked for Staples for a few months in their copy center, and I had such a good time. It was such a good time. And then after that, I got hired for Verizon, my dream job. But I went and I worked for Staples for a few months until I got my one of my dream jobs. And while I was there, I remember I took a big order of we had to like print, they were a lot of copies. They were flyers and they needed them for an event. And they're like, can you have this done over the weekend? And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can have those done. Yeah, it'll take no time, blah, 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 blah. And my manager, she's like, what order did you just take? And I'm like, I took this, and that order. It was a huge order. We got a huge payment, blah, blah, blah. I was so excited. My little me with my little, copy centers. I was like it's like a key holder because you get to close the copy center. So I was like and I was working with a friend of mine who was also the other key holder there. Like we would be like the night supervisors or whatever. And it was really cute and I loved it there. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I was just having the time of my life. And she's like, you took a huge order that we usually outsource. Like for that, we have to send that to the hub. And at that point, I wasn't too familiar with sending things to the hub because I wasn't taught that yet. So I'm like, so what does that mean? She's like, this is your baby. Like, this is your baby. For some of you, there could be something there's something that you're going to be like, you work within a team somehow, but it is your baby now. Because for some of you, you could have, there could have been a lie in a situation for some, but the way that Spirit's giving it is like you took something with enthusiasm. Maybe for some of you, you lied in a situation or someone around you, take it how it resonates. Now it's like, this is your baby. It's almost like you lied to get a contract and now it's like, well, this is your baby. How are you going to make it? How are you going to do it? And I did it. Like I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this done. I had to work really hard. It was like, I'm like, I didn't expect all of this, but I had to work really hard and we got it done on time. And that was like, for me to do it right and to do it on time and to get it to the person. But for some of you, someone is going to work really hard because they lied. It's almost like lying to get an opportunity, and then it's like, I'm not even really qualified for this opportunity, kind of thing. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger. That's interesting. So for some of you, someone may be under pressure, dun, 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 dun. Under pressure, my lovies. For some of you, it's like, maybe it has to do with coding languages, because I'm getting coding languages. The different coding languages are different for a reason, and they work well with different things for different reasons. There's a reason why HTML, and then you move into HTML3, and then you have a C++, and then you have Python, and then you have Java. You have all of these things that kind of they seemingly work the same way, but they don't. Someone maybe, boom, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. The 32 wants to speak with you, my lovies. In an organization, a King of Spades energy, in an organization, in a work situation, in a corporation, in a banking institution, a hospital for some, the medical facility, or some type of judicial procedure, or courts for some, or a legal entity for some of you. Dum, 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 dum. Someone's under pressure, or they're about to be. They were a little overzealous for some. And for some, somebody could have done this out of jealousy. Like they wanted an opportunity. This is what happens. It's like you won. You won a shithole, but you won. Dun, 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 dun. Under pressure. They're under pressure. It's gonna get blocked. It's gonna get blocked. You guys, for some of you, someone's gonna it's almost like, so there's this ops for some of you, operations. For some of you, someone wanted to be in opposition in a situation. There's this website, and I love this website. I got to use this website a lot in my undergrad, because we had to, and in my master's too, because again, my master's is in industrial psychology, and it's all about creating profiles for work profiles. For example, I've worked in recruiting, and I've worked as a manager. And so part of my role is to create job descriptions or do job analysis to make sure that, the right people are in the right roles. And there's this wonderful website that I use as a reference, because sometimes you can just copy and paste certain things off of these websites, and or kind of tweak the wording a little bit. But basically to build your resume, if you, for example, if you are, like I did one for my sister, my blood sister. She used to work as a lobotomist, and I'm like, can I use your work for my project, and then I'll show you what I came up with. And I showed her, and she's like, shit, can I use this as my resume? Because I basically built a resume for her, but based on her role. It was a project, a research project I had to do, and a lot of that information actually came from this website. However, my sister had the credentials, like she knew how to do all of these things. So if she went forward and used this resume, she would be able to speak to all of the points. It's like someone took something, like copy and pasted, but they didn't have the actual experience, like, or they didn't have the know-how, or the, like, or even like someone, like they it's like going on to, this is what I'm getting for some, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's like going on to Indeed and taking a job description and then copy and pasting it and putting it into your resume, but you've never even done any of the things that you're actually trying to sign up for. Someone got problems, my lovies. This is problematic. I don't know why they're dramatic too. They did this for drama. Anyways, something's gonna get blocked for some. This energy spirit gave us in the preliminary. For some, if somebody's waiting on news from a reporter, for some, something about scooter, if something's gonna get blocked. For some of you, there's news that's blocked, like 2811, if you, and 2811, which is 10 and 11, so more 111 energy. There's a new beginning somewhere else for some, because it's like something's way out of somebody's league. It's like someone that's never worked. It's almost like a sous chef going for, I don't know, like a developer role. And it's like somebody that has never even worked with computer systems at all, not even like the basics. Someone that's not even taken not one computer programming course, never been exposed to it, and somehow someone lied their way into something. They lied their way into something. This is what's coming in. And so the news is blocked for some. Because for some, somebody had like an insider like they've done this before. I'm getting someone that's done this before. Someone can have piercings around their ear. Like someone lives a lot in their fears of their peers. Like someone could have had like a hookup before. Like someone got laid off. Someone could have had like a mom hook them up in the past. Karma's back, my lovies. A Pisces could be significant. Like a mom could have hooked somebody up in the past with a job. Like I'm getting like in a tech company, or take it how it resonates. Like somebody had their mother hook them up in the past. Now they can't lie their way into something, and they're trying to lie their way into like, and it was like kind of like, it was like the same thing. It's like being despotism and nepotism. I'm getting despotism and nepotism. A family with ultimate power. Like, and ultimate power corrupts absolutely. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's what's coming in. There's news blocked for somebody, my lovies. I'm just the messenger. Spirits trying to realign someone, because somebody got, it's almost like someone had a role and they got real arrogant. Their role got to, the power got to their head. Like they were tested. Spirit's like, okay, I'll let you, your mom got you into this 11. Like someone got a hookup. It could have been a mom, take it how it resonates, or someone, or a motherly figure. Someone got a hookup. Like, I work in this organization, they'll hire you. Even if you have no credentials to be the head of whatever department, your mom works in there, they'll hire you. And now it's like they had to let go of somebody, or someone's going to get let go of, and they're going to try to go for another role, kind of similar, to make the same amount of money. But Spirit's like, your attitude is funny. Someone's attitude is funny. They're very cocky. They can't be questioned. They're very arrogant. I'm getting a man, but take that how it resonates. And something about Amanda. Something about Kyle or Caillou, something like that. Or Kai. Something about Cobra Kai. Now somebody's under pressure. Because they're thinking how they're going to pay their rent. 3111. Under pressure. Bad boss. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing baby boss. I'm seeing baby boss. That could be significant. Someone could be a boss, or they could have been a boss, but they're very childish. Like a bully. I'm getting like a bully. Under pressure. They didn't like people talking. Again, there's a reason for everything. They like people to be silenced. They like people when they're silent. This is also because somebody's an actor of some sort. I am getting like someone was very they were very insecure about themselves in a role, and so if they were questioned in certain ways, they didn't like it because they were not qualified to begin with. I'm just the messenger. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Queen of Diamonds. We got a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, I am getting the Queen of Diamonds to the Nine of Clubs. For some of you, there's a wise female in a situation, that in a work situation, that she's not about the BS. She's not gonna be like, I'm gonna bless you just because your mama is X, Y, or Z, or your dada. Take it how it resonates. Oh, For some of you, there's joy in a situation. The spades do cut the story. But for some of you, we have people in some type of an organization, or in some situation. Take it how it resonates. This could be a group of female. This could be a group of men and women. But we do have a main female, a Queen of Diamonds, who's at the forefront of your field, who doesn't necessarily have your best interest in mind. I'm not getting it with an Eight of Spades per se. I'm getting more, these are just people that they're going to go because they have no emotional tie to you. 3311 for some. 3311. They don't have emotional ties to you. They're going to scrutinize. They're going to scrutinize. These people fraternize together. They are going to scrutinize your work. They're going to try to find dirt. They are going to do whatever they can to go through the procedure with you. If you were in their in crowd, they wouldn't go through such procedures. But these people are going to go through procedures. For some of you, you have joy in a situation that may have to do with people like this. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, there are scouts in the field. This energy has been present for Sal. Here we go with the Sally Hansons or Sally Beautis. For some of you, Beautis. For some of you, Studious. For some of you, Sally's Beauty Supply. You got a face-to-face with this female. For some of you, you can have an interview. For some of you, you have some meeting with somebody in a work situation, a Queen of Diamonds. You have news from this female. For some of you, there's a note, some type of an announcement that leads to a face-to-face. For some of you, you could be doing rounds of interviews. There's that work situation. I told you, I felt the 9 of clubs with her. The conniving. For some, I'm getting, this is how this female sees you, like as conniving. Somebody sees, in a work situation, there's a female that sees somebody as conniving. This could be a supervisor for some or a higher up. Take that how it resonates. Someone has a truck. I'm seeing a Ford truck. I'm seeing a Ford F-150, a blue one, like a Navy Ford F-150. 3511 was on the clock. 1988 could be significant for some. 3515 and 3516. The 15th or the 16th could be significant for some. In a work situation, you have news from a female. But again, I feel like this person is really about the business. This person, what is of highest use? This is a utilitarian. What is of highest use? And a humanitarian. She's also a humanitarian. This person feels in business what is of greatest use. She will also do what is right for you. However, if you are this could be a co-manager or a partner. For some of you, there could be a new manager coming in, or you're coming in as a new manager. Take it how it resonates. This person will look out for you as long as you're doing what needs to be done. That's what this person cares about. What is in best interest for this organization, for this team, whatever that means. 3611, 99, 1999 could be significant for some. This is for a gentleman. A lot of work situations, King of Clubs in the 9 of Clubs. For some of you, there's a well-meaning man in a work situation as well. Not too far from where you live. For some of you, you have to travel to see a female about a work situation or something that worries you. For some of you, there's something that worries you in a work situation. For some of you, you have a little bit of money coming in, especially as a masculine energy, or for your partner. For some, there's a little bit of money coming in. We have a Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. For some of you, if there's an ending of a contract, especially for a partner, they can work with a well-meaning man. If somebody gets laid off, because that laid off energy has been present for some, there's a well-meaning man that can support somebody, but somebody can't be so haughty, because for some, somebody's going to take a pay cut. I'm just the messenger. You got a surprise, 8 of Hearts energy. You got some type of surprise here, or a blonde female for some, something new, 7 of Hearts energy. For some of you, a new work situation. So for some of you, there's nothing wrong. It's like, you know, sometimes, again, that energy has been present. Preston and Justin. That energy has been present of justice recalibrating and rebalancing. So for some, you know, that could also affect, you know, pay grades and pay levels. Take that how it resonates. And something about bevel. Something about naval bases, and something about disgrace, and something about, for some, there could be an issue with a brother in a work situation or a friend in a work situation. I am seeing the Hoover Dam. I'm seeing the Hoover Dam for some. I'm seeing the Hoover Dam. Yep, just that, just the Hoover Dam. A project, 10 of Hearts energy. Something about beavers. Somebody can build not a welder, but a welder's coming in. Somebody could build dams or work with the dams in some way, because I'm seeing like Spirit showing us like a beaver. Like you can have a brother or a friend who works like what the other day Rivers came in. It was in yesterday's reading. Like somebody works with dams and they have a new project. For some of you, you could go and work with either construction or building or something that has to do with redirecting water in some way. And for some of you, got to redirect your daughter. We got a Queen of Spades. We have a mother. We have an older female around you. There are changes. For some of you, your mama may be wanting to travel about an hour or so away from where she lives. For some of you, you and your brother can be going to see your mother. For some of you, your mom could be, she's looking that way. I wonder what she's looking at. She's looking over there. She's looking into something new, but it's unknown. Your mother's looking forward to the unknown or looking at something new for some. For some of you, your mother may be looking to travel a little bit. For some of you, your mother is just looking in a different direction altogether. For some of you, you and your partner are here. For some of you, you could be doing something nice with your partner, some type of new project or a surprise or date night. You have a very supportive spouse for some, a masculine energy. A female who is with a man, he's very supportive. He's at your feet. He's at your service, Your Majesty. That's how it's coming in. That's so sweet. There are delays in a situation for some, certainly. For some of you, if you have not been communicating too much with your spouse, there are delays in communication because this person's worried about something, an invitation, a surprise. They could be worried about an event. There's going to be some type of an invitation for some here. For some of you, if you are not dating someone, there's someone new that has really strong potential. For some of you, you could meet this person through a friend at work. For some of you, you have projects with a well-meaning man for a work situation in the long run. And this could even bring you closer to a mama or an older female. There was a little bit of drama with this female I am getting, but she's looking in another direction. For some of you, you're very distant from your mom over the next waves that you're riding. Or your significant other, take that how it resonates. But eventually there will be some type of reconciliation if there was a little bit of drama with a mama for some. It doesn't feel like anything too crazy. A lot of support from a brother or a well-meaning man for some, especially when it comes to work situations or things that you're working on, projects that are important to you. For some of you, there's a boy, there's a pregnancy, and it's a boy. A pregnancy around you for some. For some of you, your spouse can have a daughter outside of the connection. For some, there's a well-meaning surprise here. There's a well-meaning surprise. For some of you, either your potential spouse or your current spouse, they want to do something really nice for you. They want to do something nice for the house. They want to do something nice for the house. I don't know. They want to do something nice for the house. For some of you, there needs to be cleaning. Maybe they want to clean the house because I'm seeing a really dirty kitchen. They could want to do something, they could want to do something about K-cups. They could want to do something really nice to improve the state of the home. I don't think we have to clarify anything. We have 2-7, so you have a lot of communication, especially over the next few days. You're communicating a lot with a well-meaning man at work. 42-11, you can find yourself gravitating, something about Galveston. You can find yourself gravitating quite a bit to a well-meaning man in a work situation for some. Who may be actually changing jobs or in the process of changing jobs, but there's a delay for this person. Well, oh yeah, we got to cover this Queen of Diamonds to see Queen of Diamonds energy. We have 2 8s, so we have soulmate energy, whatever that means to you. Basically, like things that are near and dear to your soul, your soul's purpose. So for some of you, delays when it comes to purposeful work for some. Delays when it comes to your soul's calling, but you have your soul's calling when it comes to work here. For some of you, if you want to have children, there are delays when it comes to a pregnancy for some. Or if there's a brother that wants to have a child, there's a little bit of a delay, but somebody's working actively to get pregnant. For some of you, your brother could be with an older female, like older than him. Or one of your brothers. For some of you, in this present moment, this Queen of Diamonds is around you and she doesn't like the changes that are happening in a situation. For some of you, you may have to travel about an hour or so away from where you live. This is in an organization. Somebody could really be For some, there's somebody who could really be something about Hoover, the Hoover Dam. Someone could be very set in their ways as to how they want a project to go. This could be a group of females or a group of people. They want something to go their way. They want something to be directed their way. It could have to do with water 4402 or some type of currency or a flow or a new project that they want to reap the benefits of this project because they feel like they've sowed certain seeds or they've invested a certain amount of time in a situation, but that energy is going to be redirected, especially because for some of you have some people working in an organization or in some type of business deal and they feel like you're the one. Ace of Hearts, family, the home, the couple. For some of you, something that needs to be done to the home. Someone does want to do something to the home. The Ace of Hearts is the home, the couple, your body for some. Things that are very near and dear to your heart. The home, the couple, the family. For some of you, there could be a family that doesn't like the changes of a situation. They thought that they could keep something in the family, but somebody doesn't want that. Eight of Hearts, a blonde female or something that's going to surprise you. Boom. All right, my lovies, how do we do this? 4459. We're going to give you, because it was very business oriented, it feels like. We'll work with the esoterico and then we'll call it a wrap today. Because the readings have been, you know, I've been feeling like they've been. So we want to, you know, moderation. For some reason, it wants to come in that way today. Seven of Hearts energy in the esoterico is, so you got some options. For some of you, definitely a pregnancy. Seven of Hearts is a new beginning. It's a pregnancy. A new beginning you'll be celebrating. And you'll be very satisfied because it came out with the Nine of Hearts earlier. We did see that Nine of Hearts peak. Even if there are, you know, contradicting energies. Again, we do feel that Five of Wands. People kind of want to get their way. I don't think these people are too sinister or malicious. I think they just want to get their way. And something about something needs to be nutritious for some. There could be menus that need to be written in a situation. Take that how it resonates. But someone's thinking a lot. In the esotérico, the Seven of Hearts in the upright is el pensamientos, the thoughts, la pensée. Someone's thinking a lot. They're thinking a lot about something. I'm also getting le pansement. So there could be a band-aid in a situation. Someone's thinking a lot about a bandage or a rebound or a band-aid relationship. Spirit was giving that to us. For some, you could be dealing with someone that wants to put you there. The matchmaker does not have your best. The matchmaker is a faker. The matchmaker does not have your best interest in mind, and they want the person they're supposedly trying to matchmake. For somebody could be trying to heal from a Beverly. Someone could be trying to heal William. Someone could be trying to heal from Oscar. Something about Oscar Mayer Wieners. Someone's trying to heal from a situation. There is a matchmaker who is she's a faker, or he's a faker. Take it how it resonates. They're trying to force somebody into a new relationship to have them rebound because someone's an energy worker of some sort. So they want this person to rebound on this person. So it's like if you have a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords, someone that knows somebody for a while, they're trying to get a Queen of Wands to hook up with this person, to use this person as a rebound. Then once they've rebounded on that Queen of Wands and wasted that energy, then the Queen of Swords wants them to move on with them. So the matchmaker is ruthless because, and something about toothless, the matchmaker is ruthless because they want somebody, they know Reese, they know Charisse, they know Sherry Ann, they know that, or Cheyenne, they know that the rebound energy is there. So they want this person to rebound on this person and then move on to them. And this is supposedly a friend. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But we have the thoughts of somebody. For some, those are the thoughts of somebody. For others, you have other thoughts, or you have new beginnings, or you have a pregnancy, because I'm seeing this person as a pregnant person. But someone's thinking a lot. Sinking. They're thinking a lot. Someone can talk with a lisp. This energy's been in and out for some. Ooh, a frappuccino. A puppuccino. For some of you, a puppuccino. You have a dog for some, and you're going to get him a puppuccino. Or somebody gets some whipped cream in a cup, pretty much. I told you, there's deceit in a situation. I told you. Insincere propositions. the Knight of Cups in the reverse, but I'm also getting a Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wants somebody to rebound on somebody. Then this is an insincere proposition. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse in the esotérico is engaños, friponnerie. Engaños, dang, how do you say engaños in English? Like engaños, friponnerie, trickery, trickery, deceit, engaños, like to be cheated. And it's something that someone's repeated this. They've done this before to somebody. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Insincere love offers or proposition, maybe even love bombing, maybe like someone's like, just get over it, go be with this person, but knowing that this is like a whole situation. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. For some, insincere, it just engaños, like cheating, lying, deceitful situations, trying to pull a fast one. And this is what someone is thinking. This is someone's thoughts about a situation. For some, being cautious if somebody's trying to hook you up with somebody or trying to play like somebody wants to have you in a fuck buddy situation. This is what's coming in. They want you to have a F buddy. This is what's coming in. They don't like, they pretend like they don't like to curse, but someone curses like a sailor. I'm the channeler. Anyways, 50-11, but Spirit saying to minus 50 from 11, something about Linus, something about Linux, something about a Lenovo. That's 39 energy. So the number 39, or 42 or 43 or 44 or 45, 46. You could have known this person for the last few years of your life, or maybe even from your past. But for some of you, someone is thinking of reconciling or trying to, but for someone's thinking of love bombing and maybe even like one night standing you. Take it how it resonates. That's how it's coming in. They're thinking how I can come in and like, if this is like a work offer, or how can I use this and abuse this? This is what's coming in. And maybe pretend like I'm going to like splurge and 3, 2, 1. And now, making the band, not making the band, but for some of you making the band. And now, this energy, and entao, somebody can speak Portuguese. This energy, I'm seeing somebody that makes magic. They make magic. They can also make jewelry. Someone makes jewelry. A few weeks ago, this energy came in 3, 2, 1, and it was something on MTV, but Spirit gave it to us afterwards. Not MTV Cribs, but MTV Cribs for some. But making the video, they used to have Eminem, something about M&Ms. But someone's thinking of coming in, and it's almost like this is a sin. This is a misstep. Like, it's almost like if this is like, we're going to make a video, we're going to make this, we're going to make that. They may be making something, maybe a video, but it may not be the video that you expected. Or it may be offering you like a project, but it's not the project that you expected. You thought you were going to be treated one way, but you got treated like a one night stand, or like a temporary, or like a temp agent of some sort. Like something is going to be like, I thought this was going to be like a cohort, like an experiment of some sort. Like, I thought this was going to be long lasting. I thought that you were going to reinvest. I thought that something was going to be like a long-term something or other. But someone's just thinking how they can like just get a night out of this. Get a night out of this. Get an experience out of this. Use it for what it's worth. Kind of abuse it too, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Spirit saying, even though this is the Knight of Cups in the reverse, but Spirit's also saying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. For some, being cautious, because if you are dating someone, and especially someone new, someone you're about to meet, they're gonna have to admit defeat. Especially if it's dating, but take it how it resonates. Something about Cecilia. Someone can invite you to a pizzeria. Okay, we have a ton of, they want your legacy, or they want something, they want to drain your energy in some way, your life force, the Ten of Pentacles energy. We have in your house for some, la casa, but we also have le jeu de hasard. For some of you, you could be winning some money or something unexpected. When this comes out, if you're feeling lucky, I think you should play. If you're feeling lucky, you know, do what is best for you. But usually this means that a lot of money is in your field, is going to manifest. You're going to have a significant amount of money come in. And for somebody's going to even want to like maybe come to your home or your new home. Something about MTV Cribs. For some of you, over the next X amount of time, you could be upgrading homes, or you could be changing homes, or reinvesting something, or doing something nice to your home. Somebody's gonna want to like get you home alone. I don't know. It's to use your energy though, because for some of you, you have a new wave of energy coming in. If you get it, you get it. You have some type of download that's gonna manifest in the material. And someone could be an actual energy stalker vampire. And they see it. So they're like, how can I get in while it's still young, while it's still new? That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. They feel they're gonna send you an IOU. I don't know why. Like later on, they'll send you there's Zales, something about Zales, something about diamonds. I don't know. Anyways. Something about Diamond. I'm getting Diamond. I saw that when I was younger on Maury 5508. No. He is my survival story. Do 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 dee do do. Doobie 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 doobie. He is my something story. And they hate that you're gonna tell your story, or your story, I don't know, something about a movie, something about music, something about, for some of you, you could be very like again, multifaceted. You're multifaceted, my lovies. And just, you know, wisdom is advised. Make them pay for your time, my love. If they want to talk to you, make them book an appointment with you. You're worth it. Y'all are gems. Some of you are channelers. Some of you are high priests, high priestesses. Some of you have other gifts. Time wasters, they want to waste your time. Make them pay for your time. You're protected. Tinfoil hat. You're protected. And they are triggered. They're triggered by your protection. They don't know how to get under your skin. They don't know how to trigger you. What did we say earlier? They're triggered because you're protected. They don't know what to say to you to make you feel insecure, or make you feel like you gotta hide. They want you to shut yourself down, shut yourself up. And Spirit's like, nah, you're protected, my lovies. Look at all of these angels protecting you, and the all-seeing eye watching over you 24/7, and they hate it, and all they do is lie. And even when they come to you with lies, you're still blessed. You're like, sure, whatever. It's up to you how much you want to continue to be triggered. Crazy. For some of you, someone's nuts. They're nuts, my lovies, and they have no guts. Internet thugs. It's like, some of these people, I'm like, wait, side note, because for some, there's somebody that's actually like, it's like, yo, you think I'm just an internet thug? I'll show you. Like, no, my love, you don't get it. Go find your peace. Show me how you can find your peace. It's important for you, so you don't live a life of this. Like, what the hell? Some people love this. They get used to disease, and this is how they die. In disease. You're protected. You're protected. You're protected. You don't have to do no weird seances. How do you clean your energy? Spirit does it for me. Spirit does it for you. Spirit does it for you, my lovies. They hate it. They hate because they can't trigger you. They can't get into your space. They don't know how to beat God, and they hate that. Here's my ghetto story. Doobie 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 doobie. Something about stormy. Doobie 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 doobie. Here's my survival story. Yes, my lovies. There's your survival story, my lovies. This is clowns. You're a healer. You're a starseed. Enough said. Put them to bed, my lovies. They're babies. Put them to bed. You're a starseed. You do have the power to put everybody to bed if you wanted to. If you get it, you get it. You're a star seed, my lovies. You're a blessing to this earth. Boom. Enough said. Spirit saying enough said. My lovies, I love you, my lovies. Stay beautiful, stay gorgeous, you star seeds, high priests, high priestesses, divine beings. Keep doing your thing. When we talk about mundane situations, we understand this is the mundane. There are higher energies at work, and we're just here to serve. That's it. Stay well and enjoy it while it lasts, my lovies. 5911. Shake that ass, but watch yourself. Okay, for some of you want to dance, shake that ass and show me what you're working with. Attention. Oh, yeah, something and pimps right now in the place to be. Cockroaches for some. I thought I told ya before. Can't F with me. No, you can't. Anyways, my lovies, they can't. Anyways, stay well, my lovies, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always and forever, homies. Mwah. Peace.